AI won't replace your people, but companies that use AI, they just might. I'm David Marinac. I put together this video specifically for leaders in the packaging space to share a quick resource that I want to provide and give to packaging companies, packaging leadership, to help your people understand AI, what it is, what it isn't, what you can do. The whole point of this is, look, I've been in this industry for 35 years. I haven't seen this type of fear and panic and worry really ever in my career. And I wanted to put something together and just kind of help educate. I'm not selling anything. I just want to explain and help to calm down the fears and worries about using AI in the packaging space. You're not going to have any problem out there with people talking about AI and what it can do, and I was one of them. But now I'm realizing, I just talked with a friend of mine who's a PhD in the educational space, and she really helped me understand that what we need to do is, there's a lot of people that'll attack and it's going to replace your job, and you're going to have to be aware and be scared and worry. Now this is a different approach, and I really want to take a look at this from a human side of things. And I can only imagine, I love technology, I love what it can do, but I can imagine being a lifelong packaging person that isn't a tech lover and looking at this going like, what do I do? And when that happens, people tend to panic. So let me kind of explain. The problem isn't AI, really, in essence. This is the mindset. It's fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of what to do, fear of what not to do, fear to use it, fear to not use it. And when that happens in the packaging space, you've got a lot of people that'll just freeze, like deer in the headlights. So that's why I had time with my friend Dr. Tracy today, and I think it's really important to share what she thought, and then I'll dig into what my little talk is about so you guys have an idea. What she mentioned to me, which was profound, she had said, look, when you're dealing with people that are afraid, we need to work on that fear. We need to kind of get them calm and not feel in that primal state, the fear of fight or flight. And what she mentioned to me was putting together something like this, like a video that I could share, and I can do Zoom, I can meet in person, I don't charge for this. I'm just trying to educate packaging companies specifically, and I'll start in the Cleveland area, which is where I'm at. But the idea behind this is to help people and help companies, leadership, understand this isn't something to be afraid of necessarily. This is something that you can use to enhance and grow and be in more places than one, and come across as bigger than you are, do things differently. But until we handle that fear of the unknown, until we handle, that's when. So this is my attempt to just reach out to company owners, leadership of packaging companies. I don't care whether you're a manufacturer or a distributor, whether you're a sales rep. Here's what I'm hoping to be able to teach and just share in my 15-20 minute talk. A little background of what it is, because I've had the experience in the packaging space, but really the AI piece. What AI is and what it's not. That's the first and foremost. The second point is how to identify just one use case. This is important, and Dr. Tracy brought this on too, and I think it's really, really good. It's so easy to be kind of overloaded, and we can do this, and we can run here, we can go there, and we can, okay. But let's pick one thing, whether that is using AI for outreach, or maybe use AI for inbound, whatever it may be. Just some simple use case. It could be sending out information to a current customer list, and then looking at the results, whatever it is. But identify, and we can do this, one use case. And I have no problem sharing tools that we've used, AI that's out there, that you can get. This isn't, again, I have no affiliation with anybody, but I'm just trying to kind of take a different approach here to help people understand and not be so afraid of AI. The third thing is how to train a pilot team. I think this is also very critical. A lot of times everybody pushes go and we floor it, and then everybody is like, there's people that have to catch up. But if we do a pilot team where there's a couple of people and they are involved in rolling this out over, say, 60, 90 days, that's a much easier bite to swallow than it is to try to be all things to all people with AI. And again, being in this space as long as I have, I've realized that we tend to shoot first and aim later, or run as fast as we can without having all the details. So having a pilot team in order to, pick a topic, pick a use case, and then be able to incorporate it, then that pilot team can carry this forward to the other folks, okay? So that's the whole idea behind this, is I just want to be a resource. I want to share. I'm making myself available, my team available for you, so you get this information. The cool thing is there's so many different things we can do with AI. It can be, and I get it, it can be overwhelming. So what I was hoping to do was just literally, whether this is, book a quick call and I can kind of share with you what it is my talk is. I can do this via Zoom. Again, I'm not selling anything. The idea behind this is strictly to educate and hopefully back down the fear factor. But again, never in my experience, we've got us older people. We also have this hard charging young folks. And somewhere in between, we need to kind of marry technology with humanness, because that's not going to go away as well. And that's why I wanted to do a video. The one thing that I have found, and Dr. Tracy confirmed this, and I think it's brilliant, if we can tie together AI and technology and the packaging space and still remain and have the human connection, whether that's a Zoom or a face-to-face or meeting occasionally face-to-face or something, this is where AI suddenly becomes part of the program versus this oddball, stepchild out there trying to wreak havoc at the family picnic. So the whole idea with this is just to reach out. I hope you found this even remotely calming. I have no problem. In fact, I'd be honored to give a free talk to your team on Zoom. Doesn't have to be on Zoom. If you want me to come in person, I have no problem doing this. I don't charge for this. The point is I just want this to be a resource and give and guide your people on what it is AI can do, what it can't do, and then of course tie in the human aspect to this as well. So anyhow, there's a link below to book a meeting, book a call. I'll also send out some more information so you've got some data. Dr. Tracy is very big on the data sharing. Again, this isn't meant to scare or intimidate anybody, but data doesn't lie. And the data regarding AI is off the charts. However, like I said, you got to understand it and not be so intimidated by it at the very beginning. Then the data begins to make sense and really become powerful. So, like I said, hope this is helpful. Thank you again for watching the video, and I look forward to working with you soon.